So much of the AI content out there, it's just tips and tricks, right? Little productivity hacks. This isn't that. Today, we're diving into the real blueprint for transformation, the fundamental strategies that go way beyond that to give you a serious competitive advantage.
So let me just ask you straight up, are you really using AI the right way? The thing is, this might be the easiest time in history to get ahead, simply because most of your competitors are completely missing the boat on what this technology can actually do. And that's the hard truth, really. About 99% of businesses are getting AI wrong. You know, they're dabbling, they're playing around with it, but they don't have a real strategy. What we're about to walk through is the actual playbook that the top 1% are using to create lasting change.
So here it is, broken down into a clear 5-step blueprint. First, we'll talk about equipping your team. Then, codifying your knowledge. After that, shifting to automation, creating AI builders, and finally, designing a smart roadmap. All right, let's jump into step 1, equip your team. This is the absolute foundation. Now, it might sound super obvious, but trust me, if you get this part wrong, everything else we talk about today it just falls apart.
Just look at the difference here. The 99% of businesses, they just let employees use their free personal accounts. I mean, think about the signal that sends. It's weak. It says, this is a toy. The top 1%, they invest in paid team plans. And this isn't just about getting access to more powerful models. It's about building a shared, secure infrastructure where your company data is safe and you can create a knowledge base that the AI actually learns from. This is how you go from a bunch of random, individual experiments to a real AI-powered organization. But the real pros, they take it a step further. It's not just about giving everyone the same hammer. Your marketing team, they should probably be using Claude because it's incredible at writing. Your product managers, ChatGPT is still king for brainstorming. And your engineers might get the most out of Gemini for its advanced coding features. It's all about matching the right tool to the right job to get the absolute best results.
Okay, so your team has the tools. Great. But what if the results are still kinda generic, kinda mediocre? Well, that brings us to step 2. This is how you get AI outputs that could only come from your company.
So what does codifying knowledge actually mean? It's basically the process of documenting your company's secret sauce, your unique processes, your specific brand voice, examples of what good looks like. You're building a structured knowledge base that you can feed to the AI, so it stops guessing and starts sounding like an expert on your business.
And honestly, this quote from the source just nails it. Generic AI gives you generic results. When you codify your knowledge, you're getting outputs that could only come from your company. This is the move that transforms AI from just another generic tool into a true extension of your brand and your unique IP. Now, codifying your knowledge gets you much better results, for sure, but you're still in the driver's seat, doing things manually. The real magic, the true business transformation, happens when the AI starts working for you, even when you're not there. Welcome to step 3, shift to automation. This is a huge mindset shift. See, most people see AI as a tool. You have to open the app, you have to write the prompt, you are the bottleneck. The top 1% are building systems where AI acts like a team member. It's proactive, it just runs in the background, doing the work, whether you're at your desk or not. And here's a perfect real-world example of that. Imagine an AI agent that's just constantly watching your sales pipeline. It doesn't wait for you to ask, it sees the deals at risk of going cold, and it proactively pings you in Slack with a couple of suggestions on how to save it. See, that's not a tool. That's a virtual team member working for you 24/7.
Okay, that sounds amazing, right? But how in the world do you actually build this stuff without a giant team of engineers? Well, that brings us to the really crucial framework in step 4, create AI builders. Take a look at this chart. Down at the bottom, you've got your basic AI chat. Low effort, but let's be honest, pretty low impact because it's all manual. Then you have AI SaaS tools, also low effort, but their impact is usually pretty limited. Way at the top is custom AI. Think Klarna's customer service bot. Super high impact, but also super high effort. The sweet spot. It's right there in the middle, no-code AI. This is where you get massive impact for surprisingly low effort.
And this is the game changer right here. For the first time, the people who actually understand the work, your marketers, your operations folks, your customer support leads, they can now build the automations themselves. They have the domain knowledge. They know the process better than any engineer ever could, and now they have the tools to fix it.
In fact, we're seeing this whole new role pop up because of this shift, the BAM, or Business Automation Manager. These are your tech-savvy business people who get the company's operations inside and out, and they have the skills to build the systems that automate everything. It's an absolutely critical new role. All right, we're at the final step. Your team is trained, they're equipped, and they're ready to build. But the last piece of the puzzle is making sure they build the right things. This is step 5. Design your roadmap. So many companies waste time automating stuff that just doesn't move the needle. This matrix is a super simple but really powerful way to avoid that trap. You just map your tasks by how long they take and how often you do them. Anything in that top right box, high time, high frequency, those are your stars. That's your #1 priority for automation. Top left, high frequency, low time, those are small wins. You automate those too, because they're just constant, annoying distractions.
But this brings us to a really critical mindset shift. This isn't just about making your existing work faster. This quote forces us to ask a much better question. Stop only thinking about replacing existing work. Start thinking about what new things become possible.
And here's a perfect example. The team from our source material, they wanted to reply to every single YouTube comment they got, but it was just impossible. There wasn't enough time in the day. So they built an AI agent that drafts replies for them. They are now doing something that was literally impossible before. That's the real opportunity here, unlocking brand new capabilities. So, let's do a quick recap of the AI business blueprint. 1. Give everyone paid AI accounts. 2. Codify your company's unique knowledge. 3. Shift your thinking from manual tools to automated AI team members. 4. Turn your business experts into AI builders. And 5. Create a strategic roadmap so you're only automating the stuff that really matters. And that brings us to the final thought I want to leave you with. So much of the conversation around AI is focused on fear, on replacement. But the real question, the one that the top 1% are actually asking, isn't about what AI can replace. It's about what new, previously impossible things your business can now build.